Live and local from Baton Rouge, Louisiana, this is WAFB 9 News at 6.
Good evening to you, friends. Greg Merriweather here with you. Liz will be back with me at 10. So this woman was at her wit's end, looking for a lawyer for her son. Tonight she says she's out of thousands of dollars and still looking for a lawyer after she says a man posing as one took her money but did no legal work for her. The WFBI team tracked down the individual in question. Here's our chief investigator, Chris Nakamoto. Hey, Chris.
Good evening, Greg. Imagine paying $3,000 for a service you expected to receive, only to find out the person you gave the money to has a long history of arrests. Tonight, police have opened up a felony theft investigation tied to this case.
This him. I don't know if you've seen him before.
Pictures are taken in life to mark milestones, like this happy moment for Rob Kirk Sharper, but they're also taken to mark misconduct, as in these mugshots still on file at the East Baton Rouge Parish Prison for the same individual.
He wanted to meet.
This woman says she's not easily tricked, but got hoodwinked by Sharper weeks ago after meeting him in town.
I asked, I was like, hey, do you know anybody who, as a lawyer? Because all the lawyers I spoke to were high. They was charging like $9,000, $10,000. So I was asked him, did he know anybody? And he was like, me. I was like, you never told me you was a lawyer. He was like, I don't like to tell people that.
The woman, who did not want to be identified but wanted her face shown to tell the public what Sharper did, says she paid him $3,000 in cash on December 6th after a meeting at this building on Airline Highway. She had questions as it did not look like a lawyer's office, but tells us Sharper had answers, saying the sign was being changed out.
I contacted him Tuesday and I asked him, I said, did you hear anything? And he said he was gonna call me. He called me, same thing, nothing. So I started feeling like a little eerie.
Tonight, she says she has not heard from Sharper, who is still holding on to her money.
We are now investigating that particular incident, so we're going to not only speak with her, but speak to the person that she gave the monies to find out exactly what happened.
The WAFBI team checked and found Rob Kirk Sharper is not registered as an attorney with the state of Louisiana. A check of his background shows he has 51 line items with the clerk of court for arrests dating back to 1995, ranging from identity theft to bank fraud, issuing worthless checks, credit card theft, and violation of a protective order. Ironically, the WAFBI team found police issued an arrest warrant for Sharper for something very similar 2 years ago. That case is still pending. Sharper is well known to police.
The person that is in question has a long arrest record for forgery, theft, and for scamming people. So that's going to be part of our investigation, is history, along with now he is being accused of committing another scam act.
We went looking for Sharper at his last known address.
Hey, how are you? We're looking for Mr. Sharper.
He's not here.
Do you know where he's at?
No. Hold on a second.
Thank you.
This house off of Ontario Street. Sharper was not there, but we were able to talk to him over the phone.
Hey, Mr. Sharper, it's Chris Nakamoto with Channel 9. How are you?
Sharper was curious as to what we wanted.
I want to let you know I'm recording the conversation. We have some questions for you involving a payment that you allegedly received in December.
But he clammed up after hearing we were recording and refused to answer any questions. He also said he was too busy to do an interview.
Are you a lawyer, sir?
Although Sharper did not want to talk, his history is concerning enough for police, who are urging you to do your homework before just taking someone's word for it.
They're smart, they seem to be believable. So whenever you're talking with anyone and you're asking them to do some type of business with you, do a reference check.
Trying to see if I can get my money back from him.
For this woman, she's spreading the word to prevent people from making her same mistake.
Every time I think about it, this is just it's wrong.
Great. So in addition to all of Sharper's arrests that we found, we also determined from our exhaustive review of court documents that Sharper has a lengthy history of convictions for bank fraud, felony theft, and identity theft.
So maybe too late for her, but maybe some folks out there can learn something from her story. Thank you, Chris. Appreciate it.
Yeah.
All right, let's get